Between these two, we have Showtime up to the top as our red Protoss. And then down to the south, of course, we have our blue Terran. It's Mr. Marine from Mousy Sporty.
Yeah.
Who defeated Insane just before.
He did 2-0 in that Terran versus Terran.
Yeah,
Quite one-sided to us. All the games today have been, excuse me, one-sided. Still trying to get over Katowice. I'm still zombie-fied.
Yeah, we are in a bit of that zombie mode at the moment. Ugh.
But yeah, it was quite in a, like I said, one-sided series. This should be pretty close, as these two are some of the finest. Obviously, Showtime meant to be better.
Yep, in theory. He's had far more international stage presence for sure than Mr. Marine. I guess Marine is... He's not finished with school, right? So I guess he's like coming up to the very end of proper school.
Yep. So
he might be focusing on that quite a bit as well, to be honest. Oh, you're right about the eye thing. I don't know what's happened to me too.
Dust.
I'm getting attacked. Dust. It's a dusty room. That must be the case.
But, yeah, so Showtime pokes in, just see that gas has been taken, and then pops let out of there as the Reaper is on its way. So two pretty standard openings by both, just the Gateway Nexus and the Reaper expansion. But what is obviously very common is for a factory to be built really early on for the Terran. And then start some form of harass, really, whether it's going to be Widow Mines or not, or maybe something else. But
something else?
Yeah, a couple of options to choose from. We'll see shortly.
How common are Hellions in this matchup? Not common?
They're kind of common. Not as common, but they can be used.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll see what's going to happen. We have the Adept on the way already, and that Shade form can actually chase down Reapers quite well, or at least for 1 or 2 shots. But getting a full kill, unless it's been weakened already, is difficult.
Yeah, he shouldn't really be losing this Reaper. Sometimes the Photon Overcharge actually gets it.
Yeah, it actually dies very fast to Photon Overcharge. I think to the point where Terrans, at the beginning of it, really weren't used to how quickly it died, especially after the changes where they changed the damage out of it. And it's like, well, I won't be trying to do that again. That was a bit difficult.
Absolutely.
Can't find it yet.
No, it is in the center, but there's the factory on its way. Double gas has been taken nice and early from HeRoMaRinE. Quite a common build we have been seeing is obviously 3 command centers protected by a cyclone. As you can see, there's already enough minerals to put down a command center, so it is very easy to do. You can also keep that away, though, and try to spend your money as fast as possible. Try to keep that low.
Starport and Tech Lab being added on here.
Yeah, 2 Marines at a time.
Can we have some potential Liberator play coming out here from Marine?
Potentially, but I think more than likely it's going to be a Medivac to pick up these Marines in, and then move across the map to try and do something, but we'll see. Whereas Showtime is, I mean, Protoss versus Terran has gone full circle, where the best way to defend against everything seemingly is to go for Blink Stalkers and Observers, very similar to how hard the Swarm was.
Okay, we're back there.
Yeah, so that's as you're seeing now. And then you take your 3rd base, and then you proceed. There are a couple of varieties where you can get the Adept attack speed upgrade and just go for that. Get a Warp Prism, get a bunch of gateways, and just go for it. But as you can see, looking to take his 3rd already. It's pretty good scouting by HeRoMaRinE. Sees a probe down there already, so can start to piece this build together.
Knows what's up. And actually, is that going to start healing at the end before that? Oh, it's going to bounce on up anyway, so not even going to try and chase out in the end with this Adept. So where is our Medivac?
So Medivac's on its way, and it can put these Marines inside it, all 8 of them if he wants to. And then the Cyclone can be used defensively, where he sets up for his 3rd command center.
Yep, still 4 in the mineral line here. Obviously, he hasn't really got much scouting information towards the back of Showtime's bases, so he's still a little bit scared if an Oracle were to fly on in.
Yeah.
And that got a kill. So that was a Reaper trying to jump in to spot if it was a a Stargate or something like that. Then he could move those Marines away from this natural and be aggressive.
Well, Medivac's boosting away by itself.
Does it not have anything in it?
Nope.
Marine.
It's going off alone.
Marine.
The scouted Medivac.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah,
I guess this is a thing.
Medivac, baby.
Yeah. Sick.
Whereas Double Forge coming in now for Showtime.
It's an interesting one. That he sees the 3rd command center. Yeah, the Double Forge is nice and cool. Showtime's going to be in a world of his own. I mean, yeah, this Observer's trailing the Medivac, but it's not really threatening anything.
Scouted Medivac.
Let's go.
Blink is done, so they're going to chase this medevac down. Boost is almost ready again.
He didn't really get much information. Oh! Was the scouting medevac and death worth the scouting medevac?
Not sure about that.
No. He is on lockdown. Look at him. Jeez, Marine. Playing very, very slowly off there. Still the Marines in the mineral line. Still Cyclone patrolling. We have the Liberator at the front, liberating.
You never saw the double forward, sadly. You only saw just a few Stalkers in the third who didn't really know what he was going into off the back of this. But double upgrades is obviously great at this stage of the game. The engineering base only just finished up. There's only one of them. So they're going to move down now. So both very defensive and economic openers, but I do like that Showtime's in a little bit more knowledge than his opponent is. And as you can see here, HeRoMaRinE locking this down, that there's nothing to be afraid of whatsoever.
Yeah.
There was just those beginning Stalkers made and everything else. Full saturation to the third, double upgrades on the way, all these gateways slapped down now instead of building additional units. It's a very, very good position for Showtime.
Yeah. He's going to have a great army himself. Of course, with the Liberators out and about, it's a little bit more difficult to break it, of course. But where is he scanning?
Over an observer.
Into the natural and sees nothing.
Oh, wait, I didn't see that.
Oh, I saw a High Templar, but that's it. Am I lagging? That is me.
Uh-oh,
James. That is both of us.
It's just in. It's just there now.
It's just in now forever. I think it's like... Oh, look at that.
Oh.
I even guessed. Oh, so sick.
Nice.
All right, where are we at? There's a Protoss, there's a Terran, there's a fourth.
All right. Yeah, so I guess we continue on.
Guess so. What do we have? We have a Warp Prism, maybe. Yep, it's got 2 High Templars in. There's going to be a Storm Dropper. Stream never went down. That's so funny because it like crashed on that PC.
Went down?
Apparently, and it crashed on. It looked like it had crashed on that PC, which is super weird, but didn't
quite
crash.
Funny that the stream never went down.
Yeah,
not at all.
We just sat here like lemons. Or you were, and I was looking around to see if the internet had died.
We were live the whole time, says someone on Twitter. I didn't realise. Oh, well.
It's a good job we're not total dicks in real life, guys. All right, there we go. Could have seen a glimpse into our world.
Yeah, well, it's just like, oh, the internet's dead.
Huh, yeah.
It's okay on my phone. Wi-Fi's still working.
Oh, great. Good Wi-Fi. Huh. Can keep watching that football game.
Oh, yeah, got to get that up in a bit. But yeah, like, as you can see, it's I really like this upgrade advantage that this double forge gives you so early on.
Yeah.
And I almost feel that you, as a Terran, I mean, it's just the way that StarCraft works. When Protoss play like this, you have to be trying to do something about it.
But isn't Marine going towards like an amazing composition quite fast himself? I mean, Liberators and Ghosts.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think his composition is good, but I think his upgrades are going to be falling behind in these fights.
Does Showtime want to try and hit? Like, I mean, the thing is that Showtime almost never wants to hit early, but like, is his Stargate and transition going to be quick enough here for him to keep up?
So the thing is you can't ever attack a Terran player who's up this third base, but you can attack him as he takes his fourth.
Right.
That's the right time, the right space to do so in this open area.
Down on towards the bottom, get some of that low ground going on. 2-2 is about to finish up for Protoss, though, as you say. That is a big deal. Observer sees all of this moving across, and actually, Marine, if he's paying attention, kabop. Thanks very much, Marine, for proving the point. Sends the shade forward. So what's going on now? Where are you?
Yeah, he's having a look where the army is, seeing if you can jump on it or not. But yeah, the thing that's going to protect HeRoMaRinE is a lot of Liberators and Ghosts. Absolutely. And then it becomes quite hard for Showtime to go into it, which is when we're going to have to see the Starport and Fleet Beacon come down. Yeah. But he's not ready yet to go to that stage. He's not going to give this fight up yet. He'll give it a go. So I think Showtime's going to move forward, test the waters a little bit, see if this is winnable, and then back off again. And if it's not, then that's when the Stargate and Fleet Beacon come in. But he's going to give it a go.
It's a lot of gateway units, a lot of adepts that will run through those Marines pretty quickly unless the liberation zones are set up properly.
It's all about those upgrades.
Yeah. And they
just
are
walking
quite
past these Liberators for now.
Yeah, actually, he's zoning them into a really good spot here. This could be very, very good for Showtime. If he pursues on forwards here, he's going to get a liberated zone there for a moment, and all those adepts are all in the thick of things.
They all got EMP'd as well.
Yeah.
Oh, High Templar on the high grounds. That's nice.
Ooh, very good from that Warp Prism. And there isn't actually that much bio army left here. Wow, those Adepts just ran through that, but the Marines for reinforcements from the back are actually getting all of the Stalkers, and eventually things are going to be cleaned up on both sides. So even in terms of the army supply. Warping in.
But the difference is, Showtime's on full bases, and HeRoMaRine's not.
And Liberators were extremely expensive.
Yeah, and so now they fall back, but this, with a better income for Showtime, he's keeping his opponent away from a 4th.
Getting 3-3.
Yeah, now even the Fleet Beacon coming in, and just seeing the use of that 4th base money coming into play. And now we've got to see Marine recover in Medivacs firstly, then go back over to Liberators.
Yeah.
So it comes, even though we do see Showtime below in supply, I think that's still a win. That little fight there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Could have gone even better for him though.
He's got so many High Templars as well in reserve that he's just going to now pick up and go for another assault on towards these locations.
Yeah.
You could get a lot of SCVs very easily, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to attack anytime soon, obviously, because he's waiting to get Tempest, but he can definitely harass for the time being and then go again once he's up at Tempests.
And of course, that's all Showtime's Rage style. He just goes for the harassment over and over and over.
Just
actually,
chip away with Tempests.
Now that I think about it, that straight-up engage he took was quite uncharacteristic of him. I guess he saw the opportunity to pounce because of he'd moved his opponent into that weird choke point.
Yeah, his upgrade advantage, and just kind of wanted to hit before that 4th was down, really.
Yeah, nice. Not too bad. With the 3-3 on the way, he's going to be sitting pretty. Looking to go for a drop on towards his 4th base. That Planetary Fortress isn't done. Even if it was, he was actually going to land some nice storms there. Maybe even get some Bioforces, but 17 workers gone down in total so far.
So now becomes the problem a little bit for HeRoMaRiNE is to deal with the high amount of Tempests.
Going to be difficult.
Yeah, and there's 3 of them being built at the same time. And right now there's not really too much to deal with the Tempests. And they are already out, so a couple of cannons to make sure he doesn't die, because he's in a bit of a weird stage where he's not quite built up properly with the high Tempest count. He's
definitely
a little bit
not
weak.
full strength.
But Tempest should be more than enough.
Those Liberation Zones were quite eager, actually, and he got away with that a bit easier than I expected him to there. But regardless, Showtime moves back. He's going to be patient. Just wants to start working away at the Liberators. That was an EMP. Hits quite a lot of the Archons on the right-hand side and actually rips those apart pretty fast. Picks up some of the High Templars from the front in that Warp Prism as well. Got to keep those alive.
Doesn't want to lose his 5th base, ideally.
Oh, working away on the pylons at the moment here. Slow but steady wins the race. That's another good set of EMPs hits on a lot of this army. The High Templars are still in the Warp Prism though. One has a storm. We're going to drop that down and pick that High Templar right back up.
Tempest still roaming and ruling the skies.
Yeah, he did a really good job of pushing that back.
That was good defense. Great EMPs though, I have to say.
Yep.
But now all the ghosts are dead.
Good EMPs, but likewise, good control with using the Warp Prism as a shield against EMPs for the High Templars.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh. Is he really going to go? Well, okay, the Oracle sacrificed itself for just some revelation, but other than that, here come the Liberation Zones. It's going to be a straight-up engagement. Actually, Marine might be able to take this one out here.
I think Showtime pushed out way too far there.
Yeah, I think so too. And he's going to be punished for it quite quickly, unless there's High Templars in reserve to help out here. No. But they get minced into oblivion there before they could even actually get a storm down. More coming from the front, though. And then they did have themselves a few storms still available.
Yeah, Showtime was a bit too eager there, too keen, and was out in the open.
Oh, looking for more storms. Tries to go for it.
Is he going to be able to survive here? He's still mining properly, but he's lost a lot of his momentum. If not all of his momentum now.
Another forward overcharge, but that pylon dies instantly. This Bioforce is so low. There's not much energy on these medevacs at all.
This is Liberators, though. He can't get to him anymore.
Yeah. That Tempest needs to get to work. He sacrificed the Oracle that went for the Revelation during that mid-fight that he didn't need to if he still had the Oracle. And he loses the Nexus.
Bit of an overstep there from Showtime, and it's cost him. And HeRoMaRiNE pounced on the opportunity.
There is still another High Templar in that Warp Prism, but he has taken severe damage, you're right. There's the storm going down, but the Liberation Zones have been fully set up, and that is the majority of this army getting crushed.
Yeah, gonna have a 1-0 lead for the Terran, I think, in a second.
Looks like it. That Tempest as well, get focused in that. Bring it down. Marine, wow, GG. Game number 1 goes to him. Bit of a crazy one.
Yep. Quite close overall, but that one little fight there I mean,
The game number 2.
it's because it's his Tempest that caught him off guard, because he wants to go back, but then he realizes his Tempest can't retreat, and then he has to fight, and that's where you can't fight.
But the problem is that he has it, what I assume, because they moved so far forwards in some of those fights, he had it all in like one control group probably. So the Tempest is just leading with the army as well. And then, yeah, rip. All right, spawning down to the south, Red Protoss. It is showtime. And up to the top, 1 game away from becoming our Cup #1 champion for the Meisterschaft. It is HeRoMaRinE.
Getting some points and euros.
Yeah. Thing is, though, is that, to be honest, that game probably should have been showtimes if he hadn't been over-eager.
Yeah, it was definitely very close. And Showtime was probably edging away a bit, yeah. But there you go. That's what happens.
Yep, that's true. That is StarCraft. Any little mistake can be exploited very, very quickly. All right, let's see what you're going to bring to the table, Showtime. You already sent his prober across again just to make sure that he's getting the read on what's happening at the beginning of this. Sees the gas. Just one of them goes on out.
I wonder if HeRoMaRiNE's going to adjust a little bit to what we saw from Showtime last time, which was very long game planned out for. I wonder if HeRoMaRiNE's going to try and be a bit more aggressive in this one. Well, Showtime is keeping a probe around us right inside. Where that's going to go.
Where is it at? Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't know where he's going.
Where are you off, little fella? Let's see. Can I zoom in on him? I can't even. Where is? There we go. There we go. Where are we going? We're on an adventure. He found himself on an Autobot. Or Automaton. Is it time for a Stargate or something crazy? That would be weird if it was Showtime doing something like that. Like, it's not often that he will pull something really crazy out of the hat.
Well, it's almost time for a pylon. He's not building it right now. Well, I guess the Nexus is about to finish up. So you can use that as a pylon for now, but it looks like he is planning to plant one.
All right.
SCV, though.
Proxy.
Not, okay, it's going to just skip it.
Proxy what? Proxy Robo? Actually, I'm going to go with a Proxy Robo. Screw it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Stargate's kind of like...
kind of sucky. Well...
Reaper! Reaper, no! No Reaper! Proxy Robo.
There you go. Alright then, what are we going to have with that?
Gonna go for Dubust. That is so not Showtime, though. That's the cool thing about it.
Yeah, this Reaper, though, is so scared to go in because of pylons that... yeah, I don't think he's going to see this at all. The Adept sees a factory and a tech lab on it, but that's all it sees.
Reaper, scared for his life. That's a bit weird.
And now he's not going up. So we've got Robo, multiple gateways coming in. Cyclone has been added, which is a very good tool to defend against this.
Oh, I like that one of the gateways is out the front as well. He'll be able to warp in near that pylon super, super fast.
Yeah, the supercharged pylon.
Supercharged. Warp prism on the way, so he can warp in at the front super fast.
Now, the problem is this. If this warp prism gets hit, then he's in trouble. And funny enough, there is a Viking on the way, which is a change from the last game. He built a Medivac, but this time it is a Viking.
Oh no, I've screwed up my camera angle. It's weird now. Look.
Oh, I don't know how to fix that.
No, I can't. No, I don't know.
So I think he sees what's I think he might know what's going on now. He saw multiple Adepts, and he's starting to build a supply depot wall in between the two bases. And I think he's going to perhaps add on a bunker. So I think
Viking on the way. I think he gets it. I mean, Lap is trying to look for something a bit more fishy.
Yeah, and the Reaper's gone in to see additional gateways and has died in getting that information.
Marine.
So there's no third command center. It's pure units and production.
He knows where the warp prism's coming from as well.
All right, there it is.
Oh, Widow Mine.
That's a lot of Adepts, though.
That is a lot of Adepts, you're right. Jeez. Locked onto one with the Cyclone at the moment. That will slowly pick away at that. But the thing is that he does want to keep all these SCVs.
And the SCVs were pulled at a good time.
Oh, actually, he orchestrated that really well. Like, he knew all those Phantoms.
Oh, I could have closed the depots.
That's true. That would have been good.
The Adepts are trying to get out. They realize they're not in the... well, actually, no. He's actually run back to the Immortal and see that.
Oh, God. Well, that Immortal could cause some havoc as well. Liberator. Actually, nothing's going to deal with the Liberator. The Stalkers, they're going to have a really hard time with it alone.
Yeah,
Never mind anything else.
He's out the main base.
Marine. He's on lockdown. Uh-oh. Showtime with a little bit of miss micro there. Wanted to bring in that Stalker instantly. Going to go for the full-on front fight. He's that Liberator in the right spot. Showtime has to exploit the immobility of that Liberator. He's going to try and focus it down. He's going to get it. Ooh. Run away, run away, run away.
Two Immortals now, though.
Yeah, that's a lot of firepower at the front.
He may have lost a little bit too much momentum here, HeRoMaRinE. He lost quite a few SCVs, lost a lot of his units.
He needed to keep his Liberator alive, right?
Yeah, Liberator alive, Cyclone alive. I think Showtime's broke him now.
What a break in general. This is very, very strong play.
Stim, Sayonara.
Oh, that hurts. All the SCVs coming off the line. Liberation Zone gets popped on again.
Yeah, but he's lost so many SCVs.
Thing is the Viking has been landed this whole time. Surely that needs to be there to deter the Warp Prism free reign. Because the Stalkers don't have Blink. So walking up to try and get the Viking is much more difficult here.
That and the Cyclone still alive could have taken this down quite fast, but now he's in trouble.
Loads up again. The range that the Warp Prism can pick things up makes this ferrying up so much easier in Legacy of the Void.
Cyclone gone again. I'm not Cyclone.
Actually, all those units all didn't engage at the same time there for Showtime, but I don't think it even matters. 3 Immortals up here now.
Yeah, and another Warpin should seal the deal here. Looks like we will go to game 3. It's a very strong attack, and it unfortunately was not deflected well enough. All the tools seem like they were there, but at the end of the day, it's still going to work.
If you don't use your tools right, then, yeah.
You can say that.
Start trying to drill in a nail with a hammer. That's not like, it's not going to work if you just spin it around. There you go, GG. Showtime will take game number 2. He ties it up. Good stuff.
Yeah, nice little attack, that one.
Pre-on terraces. To the bottom, we have Mr. Showtime. And then up to the top, we have Marine. So let's see what he's going to get on up to. But yeah, it's super easy to get to Dusseldorf. And actually, it's a pretty chill airport, to be honest. I mean, my favorite chill airport is Cologne. So whenever I fly back to England, I go to Cologne. But like, so how long are you in England for, actually?
A few weeks.
A few weeks. Jeez.
But with that HeRoMaRinE Masters season done, and there's no WCS event coming up that I'm working on recently in the next near future.
Yeah, that's true. May as well find the time, because normally esports is a busy, busy business.
Yeah. So HeRoMaRinE Masters is down. I think the next event I'm more than likely to work on will be DreamHack Austin, but
yeah, something
that's
like that.
in May, I think. So
yes, it is in May.
Got a bit of time.
Believe so.
But, we'll see.
Alrighty, let's see what is going to go down, Mr. Showtime. Can you recall how Showtime is doing in WCS points, may I ask? Because I'm quite intrigued as to keeping on up with what's going on in WCS points.
Well, there's only been 4 technically.
And also on that note, isn't it amazing to think that already somebody has qualified for BlizzCon?
Yeah, Paul.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Global playoffs.
Ah, yes, true. The global playoffs. You're right. The first
standings.
weekend.
Well, Showtime does not have any points yet. 300. Got 300 from DreamHack earlier on. DreamHack Leipzig, and that's it. And a few points from regional championship.
Okay.
No, wait. Yes. Yeah. But not many, not yet. But yeah, Polt's guaranteed to go, and then but he's got a good seeding points now.
Yeah.
Snoop's got good points. Nurture's got good points. Everyone who did well. Drogo's doing alright too. He was top though, but obviously lost his standing after not picking up any traction this past event.
That is true. Wasn't the best of showing for him, unfortunately. But he did get a hard draw, if I recall, right?
Yeah, he played Daishi.
Yeah. And Daishi was actually really like on point during that series. That was the first series.
First series of the tournament.
Yeah.
Because I think the other one was Port Lambo at the same time.
Because I was still in Cologne at the time before my Heroes tournament, so it was fun to watch.
3 barracks from HeRoMaRinE.
Ooh.
Changing it up quite a bit. So going to be pumping out those units. Those units nice and early. My headset almost fell off.
Nope.
Yeah, pumping out those units nice and early. Bit of an older school build.
Over to Stargate for Showtime behind all of this.
Yeah, which, you know, could sneak in, depending on where the SCVs are. Depending on where the Marines are, even, to the mineral lines.
Exactly. You've got to be super careful, because with 3 barracks, there will be a heightened number of Marines. So technically, more locations could be covered.
Yeah, but I think these Marines might be in the middle of the map. He's getting concussive shells, which leads us to believe he might poke out with the first Marauder or two and a handful of Marines to catch an off-guard Showtime.
And Showtime's being greedy. That third Nexus.
Reaper sees a Stargate, so this is actually pretty good because he already had an engineering bay on the way, which is good anticipation. Now we can put turrets in the mineral lines while moving out with his army, and he gets the best of both. He has a defense and an attack ready to go. And as you said, very early third Nexus, blindly, might hurt a lot here. Yeah. If not, will hurt a lot.
Because normally that would be into the 2 gateways early. They'd be finished. You'd be warping in extra units, but right now they are delayed.
Yeah, you should go with 2 Marauders and just go, 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 go.
Uh-oh.
The Oracle on its way.
God, imagine if it crossed paths and he actually gunned it down as well, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be above the high ground. He'll see the army moving out, but...
Yeah, he saw the army and he's going to go for it anyway. Nope. Pulling back. He's got no units at the moment on the other side of the map. He's going to come back with the Oracle.
Oh my god.
Which is a good decision here because the turrets would have shut this down anyway.
The problem is that even photon overcharging that pylon at the front isn't going to help a huge amount.
No.
It will get blown up.
There's 3-4 Adepts in the Oracle.
Oh god, he just finds a free Nexus. Thanks very much for your Nexus, mates.
Doesn't want to... He should be able to stop this, maybe, with another warp in. He's not going to... He will stop it eventually, but not in time. Go!
It is gone.
Yeah, he gives up. Nexus is gone.
Brutal.
But with a photon overcharge, should be more than fine here.
Oh yeah, with these amount of
I think HeRoMaRinE actually risks losing everything.
Yeah.
So back off.
Doesn't have stim, can't really do too much with it, but even if he did have stim, doesn't have any medevacs.
Phoenix is here as well.
Oh, he's going to go!
Yeah, Phoenix is here.
Pick
and
up
an Oracle.
Oh my god.
Turn the Oracle on!
Bzz, 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 bzz. How many have we got? That's enough. Oh my god, he killed
And now he can go re-expand again, so it's not the end of the world.
5 barracks before double extra command center, even, I should say. So
lots of units.
Yeah.
So the next time that HeRoMaRinE can attack is when medivacs are out, which is not that long away, and there will be stim. So right now there's not too much for Showtime still. He's getting the Adept attack upgrades, so he's going to need some more than 3 gateways, that's for sure.
Ooh. Stasis ward. Oh yeah.
And block off for gold. But that's, I mean, it's cool and all. But there's no gold going to be taken.
I was going to say, like, rare do I end up getting to see nowadays. Terran's actually pulling off this early bio pressure, but worked wonders. Did well. Good choice. Now there's a potential that he can look at the army he's got.
It's still only 3 gateways. There's 5 on the way.
Marine.
It seems like there might be enough time to get these 5 gateways online and also get units out from them. And there is the attack upgrade for the Adept. So it's going to be almost pure Adept.
At least 1 warping can come from those gateways, I think. So, but can he hold on at this third again? But it's a lot of firepower from those Marines alone.
Still only like 5 or 6 Adepts.
Plus
the gateways are just turning on.
Bait out the photon overcharges there, maybe go to the natural. So it's Adepts only with maybe 1 photon overcharge. Oh, gets the pylon anyway. Okay, there's a few pylons behind it. He hasn't even turned them on onto warp gates.
Alright, he's got to go. He can't lose his Nexus again.
No. But it'll die so fast. He got some Mothership Core as well.
Oh, man. Alright. He loses it again.
This is too much. He's got a lot of Adepts himself, but that bio army's huge. And Widowmine's more reinforcements coming.
Oh, the Widowmines are a great addition.
Oh my god, he's just going to get slaughtered.
There's too many Marines.
He's going to get slaughtered here. The Widowmines get picked up. That's good there by Showtime to make sure it's not going to happen. But the Adepts have to just... Oh, they get melted.
Well, I think we know who's won this one.
Oh, yes, we have. GG. HeRoMaRinE is going to take it 2-1. And what a third game build there from HeRoMaRinE.
And a good change-up.